What is happening, guys, and welcome back to Olympique de Marseille. It is time for the 5th season. I've already played the first 3 games. We do have PSG at the end of the month, and also it meant we can find out our Champions League group. Yeah, it's pretty bleak. But not as many signs as you'd think we've made. We haven't really spent a lot of money. A lot of players have left. Hopefully one is out the door that we want to get rid of. But we've had an injury to one of the players I bought, which is less than ideal. Let's get into it. Obviously a big game today. Fingers crossed we can do something important in this game, because I would love to beat these straight off. Before we get into this, like, subscribe, comment down below if you think we will win the league this season. Will we get past the first knockout round of the Champions League? We blooming better. We blooming better. Okay, let's go. So here we go. First versus 7th. PSG in 7th. Played 3. They got 5 points. They've lost 1, drawn 1, have they? Drawn 2. We've drawn against Etienne and Brest. 2-2 and 1-1. We still unbeaten. We've unbeaten in like 41 games now in the league, which is impressive for us. Full 9 points. The new formation is going pretty well. I do think we do struggle sometimes, so sometimes I've had to move it mid-game and bring, obviously, the defensive mid up to centre attacking mid. But the passing out from the back seems to be doing the job. But let's have a look at our transfers when I eventually get there. There's Florian Thauvin, hopefully going to Atalanta for £10.25 million. Did say I wanted to get rid of him. But we've had a lot of transfers, to be honest with you. Some better than others. Boubacar Kamara, a player that's kind of been on the fringes ever since after that first season we started buying players I was more comfortable with. We got a total of £9.5 million for him, which I'm happy with. You know, he was never ever going to play for us properly. He just never was. Eddie Nketiah didn't exactly set the world alight like I expected him to. We did lose money on him. We signed him for 15. We've lost just about £6 million on him. Obviously, I've made money on everyone else, so I'm not that fussed. Bakayoko has went to Real Madrid, which is a wild transfer, because he wasn't that good. We've made £1 million on him. We've had him for 3 years as well, so I can't really win. He didn't really set the world alight, did he? He's kind of struggled at his time. He was miles better at Valencia. They kind of suited his style of play better. Daniel Simu, who obviously we signed from Chelsea, back out on loan. I wanted to see if he can get anything out of him. He's looking at the game time with us, so I wanted to see what we could get out of him. Same with Felix Lemachel, who probably not play on the wing more. But you know, what did he cost us? £7.25 million he cost us from Zebra, from Juventus. I think there's still time for him. I think if he comes back, he probably will. Next season, he'll probably have a space in the team. And last but not least, Kelvin Amian. He has joined Vulca Faranez at Spurs. A sad one, but obviously last season he didn't really feature. We do have a lot of good players there, but we only paid £6 million for him, so we've made a massive amount of money on that one. But this brings us into who we have brought in. And first of all, Idrissa Sow. He's declining. He's declining. But I'm sure he'll pick up once he starts getting games. He hasn't played for them yet. Neo, are they still playing? I imagine they're playing games now. They should be anyway. Yeah, see Auxerre. They played Angers. If he doesn't get in the team, he probably will be getting pulled out, and we will probably play in our reserves. Probably the better option. But he was a guy who I just wanted to see how he developed, to be perfectly honest with you. His work rate's good, his technique's good. He looks a pretty solid midfielder, to be honest with you. Obviously, at this moment in time, he's not really cut out for us. The next time was for £22 million on an 18-year-old Turkish striker, who is now out for 4 to 6 months. His finishing is only 10, right? But I just saw all this. His physicals, his passing, his penalty taking, his teamwork. I just think he has something special. Obviously, now he's going to be a year behind on the development I wish he could have had. But 19 and 54 for Trabzonspor. Can't really complain too much, can I? Last season, he's got 10 in 27, rating of 7.26. A shame he's been injured, but it is what it is. Hopefully, end of the season, he can start making a few more appearances. But here is the 2 old boys I've brought in. Kevin De Bruyne, 34. I thought if I get him in, right, he's on a massive wage, right? He is. Obviously, I do have the money, so I'm not that fussed. I'm hoping I can keep him. and probably get him on the coaching staff. But he will do it. He'll do a job this season. Do you know what I mean? He was a player that I wanted to get as soon as he knew he was available, because he adds that little bit of class that PSG have got in abundance, to be honest with you, this season. And then we've brought him back, the French centre-back, probably the best French centre-back they've had since, what, Desailly, maybe? Desailly, something like that. We did pay £17.5 million for him, so they've made a fortune on him, but I am not bothered. I did want to get that core of the French team. And if you look at our squad now, right, Simon, is he Simon French? Yeah, he is. Simon's French. He'll probably be the national team soon. We've got Varane there, French. Oh, we've got Kalulu, French. Kamara isn't French, Portuguese. Davies is Canadian. Kante is French. Camavinga's French. Cherki's French. Kalala's French. Wants to get that French contingent really, really bolstered up. But so far this season, we're unbeaten again. Well, we only played 3 games. It's probably changed now because I've said it that way, haven't I? If I didn't say it that way, we probably would have won this game. But we started off at Strasbourg. Bienvenu Kalala in the 86th minute. Really slow starting. This was the first time we really had a competitive game, though. I mean, obviously, all these friendlies, we did lose to Porto 3-2. But these are the first time we've actually used this formation. 3-0 against FC Lorient. Kalala, Elvin Nilsson, and Mudryk with the goals. 24 minutes and we did nothing after that, so it is a bit worrying. Toulouse FC 2-1. Camavinga saving us in the 24th minute with an absolute rocket. But today is the next level, isn't it? Today we will struggle. Champions League group, we've got the holders. We have Chelsea. Let's have a look at their team. Where is he? Davy Selke. He's still there. Valued at 44. He's only got 8 and 34. I did try to bring him back, but they wanted a fortune for him. I'm not paying that money. We made a fortune on him. It's probably one of those, if he came back, he would not be as good as he was. Not really something you want to deal with, is it? You want to remember him in the good times. But we do have SK Sturm Graz, Austria, and obviously Celtic. So hopefully we can get a double over Celtic. I mean, I'm pretty confident we're going to qualify second. The other groups aren't that nice. I mean, you look at the other groups, there's some teams that we do not want to play. That one's a horrible group. Rangers, Napoli, Barca, and Liverpool. But let's have a look at the team that we're going to be playing here. We have Yusuf Simon in goal. Davies, Kamara, Varane, and Kalulu at the back with Kante, Mukwena, and Camavinga in the middle. We have Mudryk, Kalala, and Cherki leading the line of attack. I'm feeling a little bit positive about this. I may have to change to the centre attacking mid sooner rather than later in this game. It will solely depend on how we run with this. As you can see, Harry Kane, they've just signed James Maddison, who's obviously in there now. They did sign somebody else, but it doesn't look like he's on the bench. Neves. No, he's not. They did sign somebody else, but I can't think of the top of my head off. But I'll have a quick look. I'll do this team talk, the standard team talk we always do. And what I'll do is I'll go kick off. We'll click on PSG. No, we won't. Yes, we will. Okay, no, we won't. What is happening, boys and girls? Pause that game right now. PSG, they did sign it. This is the thing. They won the league last season, so they do want to repeat this. Adrian Pedrosa, 27-year-old left back, 37.5 mil. £59 million on James Maddison. 42 on Neves. You know, 142 mil spent, 188, 256, 293, 272, and 34 the first year. It's difficult to compete, isn't it? Kalulu. Kante in the middle. Camavinga. To Mukwena, beat his man. Oh boys, look for a pass, please. Kalulu. Cherki in the middle. Kalulu. Mukwena. Ball in. Mudryk back post. Oh, that looked easier to score than it did to miss. 10 minutes in, we've had the first chance. Obviously, this formation is exactly what I didn't know they played this formation. It's exactly what they play. Corner. We get a good delivery from Cherki. Kalala, back post. Puts it wide. We're at home, so you'd have thought we do have the advantage here. Onana to Garcia. Llorente. Nice ball to Rodrigo. Nobody's on him. Mukwena, hell of a challenge though. Gets across eventually. Kalulu. Varane. Cherki. Mukwena. See, with Varane at the back, it's just nice. It's nice to know you got someone there that he doesn't know what he's doing. Obviously, he's in the latter stage of his career, but he still probably have another 2 or 3 years here, to be honest with you, if we keep paying his contract, that is. Adeyemi, across Varane, heads it out. Kalala picks it up right, cool. Here we go, on the break. Kalala can't find a pass. Mudryk. Mikhailo Mudryk, he's back. He is back. Last season, he had a season off. He's come back, put us ahead in this 19th minute. Kalala ran in, came out of nowhere. I thought he was going to try and find a pass or play it back out. But he has a strike, and Mudryk just runs around 2 players and puts it in that bottom left-hand corner. 23rd minute, we're 1-0 up. See, Varane at the back does just really help. I mean, the way he intercepted that cross there really led on to the attack. So it's nice to have someone you can trust. It's nice, isn't it? 32-year-old, definitely 3 years, I'd say. I'm safe. But 45 minutes in, they've had no shots on target yet. This is what we needed. Pump fists. But hands on hips, I'm happy with performance. I'm not going to risk it too much. On the bench, we've got Saliba, we've got Quina, Iheanacho, Sturgeon. Obviously, dropping a guy who hasn't actually got the game time I've wanted him to. He hasn't. But Yusuf Simon is being absolutely outstanding. It'd be lovely to see him in the national team. 58th minute. If we can get one more, we can start just dropping off. Kamara heads it up, Kante. To Mudryk, Kalala, Mudryk. Have a go. Oh, saved by Onana. They went 4-2-4 now. Camavinga. Can he find a pass? Out wide to Shirky. Mudryk in the middle. Mudryk. Mikhailo Mudryk. Olympique de Marseille 2. We're going to go back now. We're going to play defensive. We'll watch the highlight first. Mikhailo Mudryk, look at him. He's really, really loving it this season. But there we go. We'll skip this. We will pause it, go to the tactics, and we will change some things around. Who is struggling? Camavinga is struggling. He's had a good game, though. I don't really want to take him off. He's doing really well. I'm going to do this. We're going to put Mokoena in the advanced playmaker. Holgate on defensive mid. We're going to put this back on defensive. Obviously, we have these 3 nice up there, comfortable. Turkey's struggling a little bit. Mudryk can play both sides, can't he? So we'll probably change them 2 rounds. Put Mudryk on the other side. Turkey off. Even Ilson on the left. And there we go. So obviously now we're playing defensive. Just get this win in the bag. 65th minute. Camavinga again. Kante. Mokoena. Out wide to Shirky, who will be coming off after this attack. And he's absolutely rifled that far too far away from the goal. But there's the changes. Holgate on. Even Ilson on. 75th minute, we've got a throw in. Davies. Finds Even Ilson. Even Ilson's bent it in. What was that? Let's have a look at this. We've really struggled to score. Weird that we've scored so freely in this game. That is some goal, by the way. Who's this? Bienvenu Kalala, just causing Onana to not be able to get that. I'm claiming Kalala did that because he's my hero. But 3-0, 82nd minute now. Saliba, put Saliba on, why not? 4-2-4, they're still playing. Mudryk, ball in, Kimpembe clears. Up to James Maddison. Can they get a consolation goal? No, Holgate tackles him. I think Holgate has found his role there, you know. I think in defensive mid is absolutely incredible. He's not the best centre-back, but defensive mid-wise. Mudryk, can he get an assist? Pumps the ball in, back post, Kulusevski clears. Who is he? Lombard, 19-year-old. 3-0. 1 shot on target for Paris Saint-Germain. Absolutely incredible, boys, and that will put us at the top. 5 points clear until Lille play. But what a victory. What a victory. Hopefully Flo is gone. Tuchel's birthday, we've ruined it. We've absolutely ruined it. We still have £33 million, so what I'm probably going to do, okay, try and find some youngsters, which is obviously what I've been doing so far. I need some youngsters just to see if we can get some money pumping in, keep the money running. Pablo Oviedo there looks good. He looks good. But what is his contract? Has he got a release fee in his contract? he doesn't. See, I will actually spend a bit of money on these kind of people just to see. Obviously, he's a defensive centre. He's a defensive left back, so you play centre and left back. The same max is 7 million, which is probably about right, to be honest with you. Another keeper as well. May inquire about the keeper. But that is going to be it for this video, guys. What a victory. Don't play now for 15 days. We will come back for the Strum Graz game. That's a bit of a bummer because we won't play Chelsea then, will we? We're going to come back first for the Strum Graz game. Never played them before, in general. I mean, I remember Strum Graz. I think Leeds played them at some point. But the Austrian outfit. Isaac Success plays for them in Watford. Ex-Watford, Salzburg, Brest, Malaga. We will know what Marseille are all about. But thank you for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, comment down below. But most importantly, stay safe.